So you're not going to have any idea, I would wager, what that was just all about. But I do. And I wanted to see if it would work. I had an idea and I wanted to try it. And I did. And hopefully it will have worked. And that's all you need to know. It was the entire thing was more for my benefit than yours. I pretended to be the TARDIS, if that makes any sense to you. Time and relative dimensions in space. Look it up. Does this look as neat to you as it does to me? Let's see. I can't tell too much glare. But when I look into a mirror wearing glasses and 3D glasses, it makes my real glasses just pop out that much more. I have no idea if you're going to have the same effect. But I thought it was really, really neat. I'm actually looking at all the different things on my desktop right now, and none of them are really having that effect, which is a shame. I had quite a daddy-daughter moment when we first got these at Alice. I was looking at them and going, okay, so most of the 3D glasses I know are either, red on one side, blue on the other, or they're sort of like striped in a way that's like zebra and reverse zebra. If that makes any sense, like black and white stripes and then the reverse, well, not stripes, but circles or just waves or whatever. And these weren't either. I don't know about anybody else's. Camden, my roommate, went to another showing of Alice the next day, Saturday, and she said that they had different ones, but I don't remember what. I don't think she told me what kind. But these guys are, I have no idea if you'll be able to see this, but they're blue on this side, and they're green on this side. So it took me a bit to figure that out. I was like, how do you work? And then I flipped them around and realized, oh, because you've got different... Oh, it doesn't even show really in this lighting anyway. That's a bummer. They are. Just take my word for it. They're blue and green. As for Alice, I liked it. It wasn't, it wasn't heavy, thought-provoking, or anything like that, but Tim Burton rarely is. He's usually just kind of weird. That's it, that's his thing. He's weird. And, it was a good movie. It just wasn't astounding. It had great characters. The March Hare on his permanent caffeine fix, and Mad Hatter, of course, the Cheshire Cat, and all the others. My roommate's obsessed with Alice. She's been having a field day with all this new Alice stuff coming out. She's been obsessed for a long time. She's not just bandwagoning. You know this. I don't know if the viewers do. But, what was I going with this? Yes. Okay. So, her take, she loved the movie. Her only problem with it was that she did not like Christopher Lee as the Jabberwocky's voice. And I kind of have to give it to her because the Jabberwocky looks like a dragon, and it talks like Christopher Lee, and it's just way too Dragonheart for my taste. But everything else I loved. I also wanted to point out, because you'll enjoy this, Eric, but I was watching an episode of Doctor Who yesterday. It's called Midnight, and they it's sort of quasi-revolved around the poem that you liked by Christina Rossetti, Goblin Market. The whole, I don't even remember lines. We must not taste the goblin fruits. I don't remember. I'm going to look it up. We'll time-lapse this if it takes too long. Or you can just make funny noises. I don't know. Goblin Market. Rossetti. It's going to say lyrics, but, well, I guess that's a matter of opinion whether those are lyrics or not. Wikipedia? No. Ah! What are you doing? Okay. My mouse pad went wild. Ah, got it. Bum. Load. Loading. Ah. Yes, you're boring. Come pick your fruits, blah, blah, blah. Oh! Do you hear that?
He's heard the goblins cry. Come buy our orchard fruits. Come buy. Apple apples and quinces, lemons and oranges, plump unpicked cherries, melons and raspberries, bloom-down-cheeked peaches, swart-headed mulberries, wild, free-born cranberries, crab apples, dewberries, pineapples, blackberries, apricots, strawberries, all ripe together in summer weather. Morns that pass by, fair eves that fly, come by, come by.
Okay.
Our grapes,
Stop that.
fresh from the vine, pomegranates,
Oh, that's way too much fun.
Dates and sharp.
Okay. What is it? What was the lyrics that I wanted, though? Lyrics, maybe lyrics. They must not taste their fruits. Where is that? You're not even there. You should not peep at Goblin Man. We're getting closer then. Lie close. Thirsty roots. Hey! We must not look at goblin men, we must not buy their fruits. Who knows upon what soil they fed their hungry, thirsty roots? And on a much more morose note, I just finished it. And bawled like a baby yet again for 20 minutes straight because David Tennant is gone. And the new guy, he seems like we got, what, a minute of him? And he seems mad and energetic and everything. His face is kind of waxen, though. It's kind of weird. Like a candle man. And yes, that's that. But I have to watch it like a normal person now. I don't like that. It starts, what? In Britain, it starts up again on April 4th, and we get it April 17th, which is over a month from now. And at the college, we don't get BBC America, so I'm gonna have to find it online or something. Do not like. I do have a story to tell about my sheer deciding where to do this. Because I was like, I want to do something different. And so I went to the library figuring I'd grab a study carrel. It's getting to be midterm time, so everybody's actually in the library. And I found one, but there wasn't a door on it, and I didn't want to bother people by quoting Goblin Market alongside a recorded better version of it. So I left there, and I went to Lanigan Hall, but that was locked. So I went to Mahar, and that was locked. So I went to Tyler, the art place, and it was open, but all the classrooms were locked. So I went outside into a courtyard with all these pretty trees, but it was windy, and it was kind of in the microphone, and that just wasn't going to go. It wasn't going to fly. So I came back here to my little abode, and I moved that thing. You remember this thing? Yeah, you fell on me. More than once, might I add. Yeah. I think that's about all I got. Because I have to talk to you today, so I have to save some sorts of tidbits, whether they're good or bad, for then. I may come back in here. It's actually a nice temperature. Either that I'm just really, really hot from wandering all around in a big, heavy coat. Especially since it's actually sort of almost sunny in different places. Kind of like splotches of cloud, splotches of sun. I don't think they're terribly vertical, but I think that's my key. I haven't been very coherent for much of the day. So I'm going to continue doing that, not being coherent. Bye. Cheers. For who knows what thirsty roots grow upon there. I don't remember what the words were.